Grand Theft Auto V is the third best-selling game of all time and has developed to a point in which it can legitimately be asked if this is one of the greatest games of all time. I think that the answer is yes, and that is partially shown by how popular the game still is. Grand Theft Auto V is still consistently a top-selling game month after month on pretty much all platforms it is available on. It is consistently still getting DLC added to it. The online mode is one of the most popular online modes of a game ever, and it's just overall a massive game. It was released in 2013, and here in 2018, the game is just still plowing through records and keeping players entertained and holding its spot as a top game. Having 5 entire years of just groundbreaking success and multiplayer popularity is an incredible feat for any game, but considering that we may not see another Grand Theft Auto game for years, if even this decade, it makes the question start to come to mind. How long can Grand Theft Auto V really last? I mean, all good things come to an end, right? There isn't a way for you to hold the top spot forever. I mean, eventually something new and better and more polished will come and knock you out of your position, and you will slowly find yourself falling down the charts until rock bottom. At least, that is what we're told happens. Most games, regardless of franchise, have an incredibly difficult time lasting the amount of time that Grand Theft Auto V has. 5 years is an incredible run. And it's even more remarkable when we realize that over those 5 years, Grand Theft Auto V has been either the top-selling game month after month, or just has been at least one of the top. And of course, it probably still has many more years in the tank. It seems like every generation has those few games that will be remembered down the line, and some do so by staying alive for an indefinite period of time. Grand Theft Auto V looks like it has this factor on its side. It's safe to say that Grand Theft Auto Online may suffer a little bit as a result of Rockstar's next massive release coming in October, Red Dead Redemption 2. The game is expected to be another blockbuster hit for Rockstar, as they have an incredible track record of building off of previous titles' successes to create better games afterwards, and also to surpass the numbers that previous titles set. Grand Theft Auto has been a juggernaut franchise for a long time. Grand Theft Auto 3 really set off the success of the franchise, and now we have classic games like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Vice City, Grand Theft Auto 4, and Grand Theft Auto 5. There are a lot of rumors as to what we're going to be seeing in Grand Theft Auto 6, but one thing is nearly certain: they will find a way to make it bigger, better, prettier, and more enjoyable than Grand Theft Auto 5. It's just what Rockstar does. If Red Dead Redemption 2 does end up exploding like it probably will be, of course Grand Theft Auto Online may lose a little bit of steam, because naturally a lot of Rockstar fans will hop over to Red Dead Redemption 2 for the newer experience. And we still have the question as to whether or not Red Dead Redemption 2's multiplayer will be modeled similar to GTA Online in order to make Rockstar more profit and to make the mode, more popular than it could have been. But can this game kill Grand Theft Auto Online? Absolutely not. I mean, at this point, it's not even realistic to say that a new Grand Theft Auto title could kill GTA 5. If Rockstar announces GTA 6 tomorrow, I don't even see Grand Theft Auto 5 or Grand Theft Auto Online falling entirely off of the map. There's a lot of reasons around that. For one, people love the setting of the game in Los Santos and San Andreas. It's clearly the fan favorite region in the series. And if the next game takes place in, say, Vice City, some people may be turned off from playing it because of that, but probably not so many that the game won't destroy its own competition. Another reason is because of the multiplayer of Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, some people are just so absolutely invested in getting all of the things that they want in the multiplayer that they'd likely just decide to keep playing Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, realistically, fans of the franchise would probably have no issues playing both games online and grinding them, even though the games online is insanely hard to grind because so much effort is needed to get things in the game without buying shark cards. That's another thing that is helping Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online. Like shark cards or not, they are fueling Grand Theft Auto Online. The amount of money that Rockstar makes on these bad boys is probably more than any of us will ever see in our lifetimes, even if we all combined incomes and multiplied it by 1,000. They are absolutely raking it in, and as a result, they keep pushing out constant quote-unquote free updates to the game that keep making revenue fall into their wallets. It may even be safe to say that the breakout success of Grand Theft Auto Online and the amount of money that it made actually is the reason that we never saw that promised story mode DLC added into GTA 5, which a lot of the story mode fans like myself were disappointed about. In fact, I think that these and the entire success around Grand Theft Auto Online may be a leading reason as to why we haven't heard much about GTA 6 from Rockstar yet. Usually they don't just come out and start spilling details before a reveal or anything, but even then, why would they risk trying to get the game out now when they're just making so much money that they already have coming in from a 5-year-old game? And on top of that, they have another blockbuster release coming out in October that is set to probably be the top-selling game of 2018. The game has not shown many signs of slowing down anytime soon, which just keeps bringing us back to that question. How long can the online mode for Grand Theft Auto 5 really go on for? San Andreas has been out for nearly 2 decades at this point, and it's still immensely popular with fans and is getting plenty of players. If it had a multiplayer built in like GTA Online, I'm certain that it would still be making Rockstar a pretty penny too. And I'm sure once they notice the profitability of GTA Online going down, that's when we're finally going to start hearing a little bit more about GTA 6. But when will that be? We just don't know. I mean, come on. The game is still absolutely shredding it, and it has made Rockstar so immensely rich that they can just relax right now. Realistically, Rockstar could probably hold off making another game for another 5 years and still probably stay afloat just off of what GTA Online is making them. I mean, there's just so many aspects as to why GTA Online is still so popular, and the constant updates and profitability of the game are going to basically guarantee that we see something like it in GTA 6. Another reason that perhaps we haven't heard anything about GTA 6 yet is because we're getting somewhat close to reveals of new consoles from Sony and Microsoft. This generation of consoles is actually nearly just as old as GTA 5, and within the next 3 years or so, it's going to be necessary for them to start getting new consoles ready to launch. Maybe GTA 5 is just surviving off of the fact that this milestone for a GTA 6 release is still decently far away, which allows it time to survive and thrive as a major title on this generation of consoles and computer hardware. Once these new consoles start to roll out in coming years, it would be the perfect time for Rockstar to then drop GTA 6 and take full advantage of those waves and the technology to help boost their own profits and to also make sure that they shatter their own records if they can. We cannot tell if GTA 6 will be so amazing that it will break the records of Grand Theft Auto 5 and GTA Online, but based on Rockstar's track record, it's pretty likely. Hopefully it is, because that's good for the gaming industry, but if there is one thing that we have learned from Grand Theft Auto games, it's even though there is a new latest and greatest title in the franchise, older games still get plenty of love from the community and still get a load of playtime, mods, and all kinds of things added to them over time. GTA 5 is even bigger and more popular than San Andreas or GTA 3 were, so who is honestly to say that 20 years from now, Rockstar won't still have a steady income from GTA 5 sales and online purchases and whatnot. Another factor that will play into how long the game can truly survive is how long it will continue to be updated. I mean, will it be consistently updated well into GTA 6's launch? If so, that's going to help immensely by giving players more reasons to play. But regardless, this game is not going anywhere anytime soon, and it's pretty much impossible to tell how long it really will survive, but it's pretty easy to say that it's got some time left. It broke so many records, set so many new standards, introduced so many new players that the game might survive for decades. It may die off next year when a release of GTA 6 comes out by surprise and, they basically abandon the game and fans move on. Who knows? Except for Rockstar, and I'm sure that they have the numbers crunched that will give them the perfect amount of time that they have left to make as much profit from the game and get the most out of it that they can before they go ahead and move on. Realistically, us fans of the franchise should hope that it continues to last well into the next decade. It means that we get even better video games in the future, and who can really tell what they're going to bring? We used to think that San Andreas was the pinnacle, and just look at GTA 5. What will we have in the franchise 20 years from now when GTA Online still has dedicated fans playing and buying shark cards to buy that car that they never did, while most of us still play GTA 8 or whatever comes out, Therefore, keep rooting on the game to do well, because it's going to help make newer, better products for us all to enjoy. However, there has been one major reason for a lot of people, including myself, to stop playing GTA Online almost entirely, and that is unfortunately the shark cards. And it's easy for us to say that it's just ridiculous. Items seem to just keep getting more and more expensive in-game, and while Rockstar has been giving out out money occasionally and missions are still available like heists, it just seems like way too much of a commitment for a lot of us to keep playing a game that rewards you for just swiping your credit card with loads of new cars and death machines every time they update the game. I hope that the game continues to survive because even if I've mostly quit playing the multiplayer for personal reasons, I want to see a good game in GTA 6. I have a video planned on the entire GTA Online Shark Cards controversy, so leave a like if you'd like to see that. Anyways, I'm excited to see what the game can continue doing. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you're new, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter for thoughts and updates, and join the Discord to talk to me and other fans. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, signing out.